Hi everybody, I hope everyone is fine. In today's video I want to talk about cryptocurrencies with things no one told you about. The last time, especially from January 2018 that Bitcoin skyrocketed, people turned their head to cryptocurrencies or cryptos in short. So, like a good old-time gold digger, took their shovel and tried their luck to this new world. Their shovel had the title mining, trading or investing, but all the people put their feet in the water. Before this golden era, there was another prophet of what is coming, but that time these currencies were called virtual currencies with their leader, the e-gold. E-gold eventually was shut down by the feds because it was used for illegal activities. Of course, it was not decentralized, but it was a very nice project. Where is the valuable lesson of this video? Well, the best method to learn is to take an idea and work it in your head on your own. Then the logical part of your brain will choose what is right and what is wrong. There is another part of your brain that is triggered by emotion. This is the one responsible for your wishes and the want to be statements. For example, you may took some bitcoins and you want to see them reach 200k per bitcoin. Let's look at the facts. All the big funds support the creation of a big international currency in an electronic form. That's why credit cards are one step to this move. Cryptos are the ultimate goal of their plans. However, at the same time, they need to be able to control the currency flow, and this is not easy with decentralized coins. Check the link below from arewedecentralizedyet.com. You will see that, for example, the time I create this video, the top 100 accounts of each coin own 95% of Stellar, 81% of Ripple, 70% of Neo, 62 of Nano, and the list goes on. Two logical outcomes from this. Trust the currencies that can be easily manipulated like Bitcoin with 19% or Dash with 15% or even Ethereum with 34%. The idea of cryptocurrency is not a bubble. It will not stop. The stories you hear from news channels are either rubbish or even more the opposite of true, because someone wants to be that way. Their fundamental structure is something that suits everyone, and if all have profit from this, then it can pop. The adoption rate is booming, and they say a bubble to burst. If you don't believe me, ask your kids. After all, kids know much better than us. Ask them, why in every Scooby-Doo there is a monster that terrifies people to live, and then a person inside the costume is a buyer that wants to buy low? Another question, should I buy that coin or the other coin, and should I buy it now or later? Everybody will tell you to look at the team behind each coin, how professional they are, and what is the reason of existence of their coin. This is true for new coins, but look the wider picture here. The basic rule of each coin growth is the demand and the availability, the basic rule that rules everything in this planet. Each coin builds an emotion to each investor or trader. For example, I like Ontology because I earn more compared with other coins. This is different for another person. However, I will suggest Ont because I had the previous success and I tell the truth to the other, and he will understand I'm not lying and follow the suggestion. Regarding the time of purchase, understand this. Cryptocurrencies and stocks have no relation to each other. They may be traded with the same stock indicators, oscillators and charts, but they bounce more than stocks. They are more unpredictable and more rewarding, or maybe not. What you should avoid is the coins with low volume, because if you get into a position and there is no movement, you could not get out easily. In other words, choose coins that have trade flow. Choose coins that have a limited amount of circulated availability, because as we mine them become less and less and thus increase the demand. There are coins that large percentage has been not yet released from their creators, or they are designed to have no limit to the coin circulation. Now, a popular question: is Bitcoin the force that will be with you like Star Wars? Maybe not. Bitcoins are very nice to have them, but even better to trade them. Don't look Bitcoins as a lottery ticket waiting to hear the numbers to see if you lost or won. When it has a value, you can use it to trade it with other coins and then back to Bitcoin. It's like Forex with cryptos. Of course, this needs an understanding of how it works, and of course, there is a high risk of losing your money. But once you understand that we trade only the money that is not necessary for our daily needs, then you can't lose. Here, I must say that I'm not a financial advisor. Everyone should use that thing located between the left and the right ear that is called a brain. Don't be a sheep. Educate yourself. Trading is like gambling, but we call it an educated guess because there is a certain pattern that may match to the currency movement and helps trading when you look at it from a technical perspective. What is valuable and what is not? If I hold a pen and I have 10,000 people that believe this pen worth 1 million, even I bought it for $1, what is the value of the pen? You guessed it right, 1 million. Value is something people attach to its object or idea to help us evaluate and compare things. The piece of paper that your government gives you and you think is valuable is just a small receipt of debt from your government to you. They call it money, but the value it has is just the one they tell you, and it's not real. Why glass and diamonds have different values? Because diamond cannot be found easily in nature. It has unique molecular features, for example it's strong, and there is a demand for it. Glass is everywhere, so rarity is one more factor for value. The bottom line of this video is to help you understand the mambo jumbo I said. So, trust cryptos. They are your friend, not your enemy. Because they are not real to touch them, that doesn't mean they don't have value. Get involved. The more you spend time with them, the more rewarding they will be for you. It's like a relationship, but with only the good stuff, at least to me. Now, in the rare case you are not bored and like this video, click the like button. If you are snoring, wake up and click the like, because you find a video that increased your melatonin. All the links of the sites you saw in the video are located below in the video description.